Hi there, Emma Walker here, one half of the VA Success Group. And in this video I want to share with you 10 steps that you can take to make sure that your online networking is really effective. Okay? So these are 10 steps that you can easily implement, easily do. They're totally achievable and the vast majority of them are free. So I'm just going to whiz through them so we can get started and get cracking. So number one is basically the most important. You need to know what sites are out there. So research the different online networking sites available so you can find out what's there, what suits you, what you want to do, and make a decision of where you are actually going to do some of your online networking. Now, with online networking, I'm actually classing this as different to social media, so we're not necessarily looking at Twitter or Facebook. Okay? We will be looking at sites like LinkedIn. We will be looking at things like UK Business Forums, Academy, and there's a whole host of other ones out there as well. So as a starting point, look at those three, research what you can do with them. Most of them is free. See what is out there and narrow it down so you've got an idea of where you want to focus your time and energy. Number two is to actually complete your profile. Now this might seem like a really easy one, and it is for a reason. It is easy, but a lot of people don't do it. When you've got your profile, complete all of the steps. Make sure you've got as much information as possible. Okay? And that will include things like having your signature with your website link and your name and your tagline. Go through the different options that they provide and fill in the details. Because what you might not realise is some of these networking sites have a directory. So your information from your profile is taken to that directory, and if you haven't completed it, well, it's a missed opportunity. So make sure that you include every piece of information that you can, or at least answer all of the questions in full. Tip number three, or step number three, is to actually take that profile a little bit further and include your photograph. Now, a bit of a caveat here, please do not include or upload a personal, inappropriate photo. Not a good look. Make sure it is something, a bit professional that you don't mind potential clients seeing. Okay, so it's got to be a little bit professional, a decent shot. But the reason that a photo is so important is that obviously in face-to-face networking, you're there meeting people, obviously face-to-face. In online networking, you're not doing that. But at least having that photo, it enables people to connect with you. It makes them know that you are actually real, it's a real person, you're not a make-believe, somebody pretending to be somebody else. So please do include that photograph. Step 4 is to get involved. There's no point turning up to any networking event, in real life face-to-face networking event, if you're just going to stand in the corner and have a quick drink and not speak to anybody. It's the same for online networking. Don't be what's called a lurker. You lurk in the shadows, not just reading things, not contributing or anything like that, because it's a waste of time. Get involved, answer questions, connect with people. Just as a starting point, see what people are in your local area. Drop them a note. Oh, I've just joined this platform or forum, whatever it is. I've noticed you're in my local area, I'd like to connect with you. It doesn't have to be hard or intimidating or anything like that, but you need to actually get involved. So, see who's out there, see what groups are available that maybe are your target market or your interests or your passions, and just take it from there. Step 5 is to, and this is going to sound a little bit weird, but don't actually advertise your services. Okay? Now you might be thinking, yeah, but Emma, that's the whole point. I'm networking to get business, and yes you are. But going back to the face-to-face networking analogy, if you just go into a room, throw your business cards to anybody you see, and just sell, 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 people are going to be thinking, hell no, goodbye, and your business card will get thrown away. Okay? So it's the same in online networking. Don't just go in there and, right, this is what I do, this is what I do. Okay? Don't advertise. Instead, look for opportunities to educate people about what you do. So if, for example, somebody's got a problem, share a little bit of the solution, and you can actually share that, well, yes, I do actually specialise in this. I am an expert in this field. If you want to know more, just take a look at my website. That's a lot different than selling, okay, because you're helping people. So please do that. Step 6, this is quite an important one, and this is where I see, unfortunately, people going wrong. When you are first getting involved with the site, so obviously you've researched, you've done your profile and things like that, what I suggest you do is, as well as getting involved, just to have a little bit of an awareness of what the tone of the site is. So, is it a very professional site like LinkedIn? Or is it a bit more friendly and, a little bit more casual? Find out what it is, because you need to behave appropriately. Follow any rules that are set, which, you'll be given the information when you join. But, don't basically act like a clown if it's a professional sort of environment. So, behave appropriately, like you would in an event that you attend in real life, and just follow the tone of the site. Okay, that's quite important. When I see a lot of people do get caught out on this one, and unfortunately it ends up with them either being ejected or moaning about it or something. So make sure everybody's happy and just follow the tone and the rules of the site. Number 7, step 7, this is another no-no. Don't spam the other members. Simple. I don't think I need to go into any detail here, but basically do not send a message to every single member saying blah blah, this is what I do, and trying to sell, because that will be seen as spam, and they don't like that. So please don't spam. Okay? Simple. Don't spam. Step 8 is to watch your spelling. Now, people get quite passionate about spelling. I'm not personally one of them. I do allow a few spelling mistakes, but because you are online, people are going to be making an opinion of you slightly differently than they do face-to-face. Obviously, when you attend a face-to-face event, you're connecting with them, you've got body language, you've got how you're dressed, the tone of your voice, the pitch of your voice, your facial expressions, etc. There's lots and lots of information to go on to build relationship with. In online networking, the only thing that they have got to build a relationship with you are the written word. And if you are obviously a professional virtual assistant, it's a good idea to actually try and make sure that your spelling is as good as it could be. Because as I say, it is unfortunately the only way that they can form an impression from you. And some people will think, well, she can't be a great VA if she can't even spell. So just do watch your spelling, okay? Don't go overboard about it, but just watch your spelling. Step 9 is to volunteer your time. Now, a lot of these sites, they are run by volunteers. They need volunteers to help them run, whether as a moderator to make sure that what's going on in the forums is okay, nobody's being nasty or silly or breaking the rules. Sometimes it's organising events, or if there's a committee or anything like that. But volunteer your time, see what's available. It's a great way to demonstrate your expertise, but also to raise your profile. Okay, it's like anything. The organisers of an event or hosts of a networking event, they have a higher profile than the people who just attend. So do become a volunteer so that you can actually just raise your profile. Okay. And finally, number 10, step 10, is to actually network regularly. There's no point doing any type of networking event, whether it's online or face-to-face, if you don't do it regularly. So just like if you had a face-to-face event to attend, you would schedule time in the diary, you'd know exactly when it was taking place, you'd know what time you have to leave, anything you need to prepare, things like that. Apply the same to your online networking events. So schedule the time in your diary each week or whatever suits you, so that you know between these two times you are focusing on networking at that particular site. So you are dedicating time, dedicating energy and effort excuse me, to that site as you would a face-to-face event. So, do put it in your diary, do it regularly, and in essence treat it like a face-to-face event. So those are the 10 steps to making sure that your online networking is effective. So I hope you found them useful, and obviously you can work through them to start implementing them and taking action straight away. And I hope to see you soon in one of the future videos. So take care, bye!